Track wrestling here in Denver, NWCA All-Star Classic with Nebraska's Taylor Venz, 10-5 winner over Max Dean, Battle of All-Americans at 184 pounds. What did you like about the way you performed tonight?
I wasn't too nervous, and I just wanted to go out there and let it fly, because I know that against a guy like that, I've got superior technique, and my skills are a little bit better than his. So I know that the chance of me making a fatal mistake are pretty low. So I think just go let it fly. So that's just what I tried to do, and I think it wasn't super sharp out there, but it showed.
When you look at the performance as a whole, and this is just the starting point, what are things coming out of tonight that you want to address moving forward?
Definitely on bottom. As you know, if you watch that match, I need work on bottom. He's tough on top, but that can't happen. So work on bottom, and just a few things to sharpen it up on my feet. I was a little bit out of my stance, and let him get in real deep. And so there's just a few skills that I'm working on that need improvements. And I think once those get there, I'll make a really big jump in my wrestling. What
were the biggest takeaways for you from your first season in the lineup?
I showed that I was capable of a lot, and that if I believe in myself and I rely on Christ for my skills and performance, then I can do really good things. And it's just the start. Last year there's plenty of mistakes and plenty of ups and downs, but I think that if I keep the right attitudes, and I'm in such an amazing environment in Nebraska, that I'm not worried about things going wrong for me. So I'm excited for my future.
How much did you feel like you grew from this point a year ago to March?
Definitely a lot. There's a lot of reflection and a lot of mental things. The physical training, getting better at wrestling is going to be there as long as I want it, and I've always wanted to get better, get stronger, and better conditioned, better technically. And as long as I'm at Nebraska in that environment, that's going to happen. But I think the biggest jumps were mentally, and just like different recovery strategies so I can train harder, and just my mental approach, refining it. So.
You wrestled Max Dean last year at the NCAA Championships. What were the differences in the two matches between then and now?
Yeah, I've wrestled him. This is the fourth time I wrestled him. First time we wrestled was in freestyle, and I almost had him teched, and he came back and beat me. So I knew he was a really tough competitor, and then I wrestled him at nationals, and that was a solid match, I think. And then this summer we wrestled in freestyle, and it was just a wild match. And I was exhausted, and we were both tired, and we were just letting it fly, and I ended up winning that one. So I'd say the biggest difference is I could tell some of the skills I've been working on out there were working. Some specific things were really working out there, so that was it felt good to be doing things I'm doing in the room.